Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's sketch is this one right here. It does have like this little bit of a circular pie thing going on, a couple different photos, and some vertical elements here. Now, if you want to get access to all the sketches, make sure you join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. They are all there. I've pulled out a bunch of different products. The specialty paper from Chamel Field Trip, the die cut cardstock, a sticker sheet from Wicker Lane from Photoplay, some stickers from the Paper Studio, a frame from some crepe paper, and then my little silver heart that I had left over from yesterday. I've got a couple photos of Epcot, so let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I am going to start out with my two photos. I'm going to trim them down to 4 by 5.5. That way I can use a 6 by 6 paper pad for a photo mat. Now, this is a Lawn Fawn paper, this orange paper right here. It's an orange wood grain. And I'm going to be working on some khaki paper. Now, I have seen lots of fun things with this field trip paper, and I really had no idea what I was going to do with it. I kind of like it just the way it is, but that's not going to work because I need to adjust for my sketch. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this and where I want my little circular pieces to go. So I'm sitting here thinking that I might make it straight up and down. And then I decide, you know what? I'm not going to do it straight up and down. I'm going to do it this way. Now I'm pulling off the pieces in a way so that they are in order, the same colors together. That way I don't mix them up. And I'm using the oranges and like the yellows and the greens where it's just starting to get into the teals because I feel like those colors go great with the other embellishments that I have, and plus they will go great with the photos. Now I am going to use this piece of paper as a template one more time. And again, I'm playing around with it, trying to figure out where I want the pieces to go. Ultimately, I just decide to go with it just normally the way I had it. So now that I have popped all of the pieces out, I'm going to put them all back in. And these pieces are perforated, so once you take them off, it's easy to put them back in, kind of like a puzzle piece, like a really easy puzzle, easiest puzzle ever, right here. But I am going to put those colors in, and then I realized, whoops, I was going out of order and doing the teal instead of the greenish color. So I went ahead and fixed that, and I'm going to go ahead and put these back in. Now, does this piece of paper remind anyone else of Trivial Pursuit? Because it totally reminds me of Trivial Pursuit. So I'm going to pop this off, and I love this. I love these colors, like basically matte it in this white on the khaki. It just pops so beautifully. So now I'm going to create the vertical element that is in the sketch, and I'm going to do that by using a little bit of white cardstock, and then I'm going to add some adhesive to the other side of this cardstock, and I am going to just go ahead and place that down. Ooh, my stomach's growling. I don't know why it's growling. I had a big old steak for dinner tonight, so the stomach should not be growling. The stomach should be very pleased with itself right now. I am going to overlap this sticker right here, but it is not a true 12 by 12 sticker, which drives me insane. If you're going to have a 12 by 12 sticker sheet, your stickers ought to be 12 by 12, right? Like that just makes sense, especially if it's a border sticker. Like what's the sense of having a border sticker that is not 12 inches long when you manufacture paper that is 12 inches long? It just drives me insane, people. So I backed it with some little bit of a a little bit of a scrap of paper, and now I'm just figuring out where my photos need to go. I don't want to add in another line of the Trivial Pursuit pie piece. Like I don't want to have to do that. So I'm trying to figure out a creative way to still follow the sketch kind of, and also get my photos and things in here. Now in the sketch, it did have 3 photos, but I don't have 3 photos, I have 2, so I'm making it work for me. I'm going to overlap this camera over top of the frame, and then I decide that it's still not enough. Like, it needs, this little cluster, it needs a little bit more. So I eventually grab a tag, and I'm going to trace over a scrap piece of silver cardstock. And what that's going to do is allow me to create a little bit more of a fun cluster other than just a camera sticking on top of a frame. Now, a lot of the times when I make tags, I don't just eyeball the tag edges. One thing you can do is put your rectangle down on your grid mat and mark in the same distance on either side. And I did that at 1/4 inch. And then you just cut from point to point, and then you have a perfect tag. Now, I am not going to have a naked tag hole. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. I don't even put a tag hole in there, but you know, even an implied tag hole can't be naked. So I will go ahead and put some embroidery floss in there, but first I have to make my title area over here. So I have this arrow paper, and I'm going to add on these words. I add on the word vacation, and then I add on the word more because they are the same color, and I felt like I needed a little pop of something over here with the title. It wasn't exciting enough. So I found this sticker on the sticker sheet, and I went ahead and popped that up on some fun foam, or some pop foam, not fun foam, pop foam, and then I went ahead and placed that down. So now I am just adding little bits in here. I felt like I needed a flower, for no reason other than I wanted a flower there. Now I'm going to tie my little bow and place that up there at the tag. And then, because now I feel like there's this big glaringly black bow there with not a whole heck of a lot of black on the layout, I'm going to journal around the circular pieces here. I'm going to journal around the Trivial Pursuit pieces, just in my black Muji pen, and just expressing how much I love the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. So that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Can you believe Follow a Sketch February is almost over? This month has flown by for me. I don't know if it has flown by for you. Let me know in the comments below which sketch was your favorite. That would be awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you again real soon for another video.